Welcome back to JP Motorsports. We're here in our offsite warehouse. We're getting some upgrades and getting our showroom all business ready, ready for once these trucks are all cleaned up and shined up, so you folks can come see them and hopefully drive one home. We'll just kind of run through them quickly. This is all the inventory we have at the moment, aside from one 82 regular cab step side. It's getting a little bit of work done at Red Deer at the moment, but yeah, more to come on that one. We'll start at the end of the row here. This is a 1984 regular cab short box fleet side. This is an original black truck, full load, power windows, air cruise, tilt, up and locks. It has a crate 350 in it, 345 horsepower. Brand new paint. It's only got delivery miles on it essentially. It does need a cleanup, polish, get some of the bugs off, some 3M. We're looking at a stereo upgrade for this one. So, as I mentioned in the previous video, we have a 1984 short box step side. This is original black truck, just recently painted. It doesn't need much. It's full load, windows, locks, air, cruise, factory tape deck, everything. So the only real plans we have for this one is clean up the paint, a nice polish. We're gonna put some paint protectant on the front, and then we are gonna put a retro, it'll still have the old school look, the deck, but it'll have Bluetooth and some of the modern features, and then we're gonna do an 8-inch sub underneath the seat and some kick panels. So we'll give it a little better sound in stereo, not that the exhaust note isn't nice already, but that's kind of planned for this one, so it's pretty close. It'll be won't take much to get it ready for the new owners. Then moving on to our burgundy and white one. This is a 1981 regular cab short box fleet side. This has a 305, 4-barrel headers. It's livened up a little bit. Nice cruiser. It's riding at a stock ride height, this one. Here we have 1981 burgundy and white short blocks regular cab. This was just freshly repainted. It's got delivery miles on it. It's a 305 with some goodies, headers, intake, stuff like that. It runs pretty good. This one we're going to take, again, polish 3M, and then there is an aftermarket stereo in this one, but it's an old school aftermarket stereo, so it's a tape deck actually with a 6-disc stacker behind the seat and a sub. We're going to actually take and put the same retro style stereo we plan to put in most of these trucks. This one we're only going to do 4-inch in the dash and 6x9s behind the seat. And then if the new owners want to upgrade from there, we can certainly accommodate anything that you may like. There's also a little bit of cracking in the seat here on the side, so we're probably going to get that bottom of that seat reupholstered actually, just to clean that up, go with the rest of the truck. No point in having a cracked seat if we got the rest of the truck all new and shiny. And then we have the gem right now, our 1967 C10 short box depth side. This one's had a few modifications already, more on the performance side. It's been lowered down a bit. It has a rebuilt 396 with a 4-speed Muncie. We are intending on leaving this in a patina unless a buyer wants to clean it up. I mean, we can certainly get a show quality paint job done to it if someone would want, but we like it the way it is right now, and it's certainly a fun vehicle to drive. This is one of my personal favorites. It's very unassuming, quite a sleeper. Actually, the previous owner even left a steel bumper on the back just for that, so it looks like an old farm truck, which it certainly does. But you wouldn't suspect it. Essentially has a Chevelle powertrain in it. So rebuilt 396, 4-speed Muncie. Lowered. It's got power brakes and steering assist. Yeah, rides good, drives good. Certainly gets you where you're going in a hurry if you want to get there. So this one, we actually at the moment, unless there's someone interested, our current plan is to actually use this as one of our own trucks for the shop. We want to get our logo on the side here, and between this truck and the one behind us, those will be the trucks that we'll start taking to shows and using to advertise our business and hopefully bring more content for you guys. So yeah, won't see too many changes on this. Probably keep it as is with the patina, the old school look, and if someone is interested in it, we can certainly entertain, and yeah, we can facilitate anything anyone would want to do to it. So then we have this is a 1987 short box step side regular cab. This is also a 305 4-barrel, no headers. It's fairly mild. Nice truck to drive. It's good. It needs a few touch-ups. We'll get into some of that stuff in some other videos, get into a few more details, just what our intentions are. I did forget to mention the burgundy and white one is also delivery miles on the paint.
Does need to be polished up. The white step side here, that is also fresh paint. It's got about less than 1,000 kilometers on it. Again, though, we'll get it cleaned up and freshened up and looking like new. Here's our 1987 short box step side. Got a few more miles on this paint, but pretty fresh. 305, sounds good, runs good. Not a lot of work done to it as far as performance. It does need a new wooden bed liner, which we have. It's also missing stereo, so we're going to do the same as one of the previous trucks. We're doing the retro deck, 4-inch speakers in the dash, and 6x9s behind the seat. We can upgrade for the customer if they'd like. We're going to refurbish these door panels, door cards, and then it's got a small crack in the seat too that we also want to address. So it needs a few things. But all in all, I mean, really good mechanical condition and a good driver. Then we have the 1976 regular cab short box fleet side. This is the black on black. The previous owner changed it to a black interior. This has a healthy 350 in it. A few goodies on it. Sounds good, runs good. The old school Kragers with Mickey Thompsons on the back. Definitely a head turner. Don't see too many of these rolling around anymore. Yeah, be in there. Here we have our 1976 Black on black. Old school Krager SS's. Doesn't need a whole lot. One thing will be we're going to change out the stereo. Somebody put it in the aftermarket and ran some power cables in a funny way, and do need to get the air conditioning working. It's currently not functioning. It needs to recharge. Probably maybe a relay. And then besides the polish and some 3M, same as most of the others, we are going to remove this doubled-in deck that was installed, and the tweeters, and they did some speakers in the door, and a sub behind the seat, which doesn't allow you to move the seat. It's all the way ahead. So we are going to change out a few things. This one will get, we're not actually entirely sure on what direction we're going to go with the stereo in this one yet. We'll probably do a little nicer stereo similar to the Black 84. Sounds pretty good and complements the rest of the vehicle. Being there's already some other modifications, we'll kind of work with what we got, and yeah, put this one in a little better shape before it moves on to the new owner. And then we have our 1970 C10 350. Few mods done to it, 4-speed Muncie, posi out back, very fun truck to drive. It is gives you the old school driver feel though, with the manual steering and manual brakes. Something we're looking into potentially upgrading, just even before we get it sale ready. It needs a few other odds and ends, but it's the only long box we have in the fleet right now. Here we have our 1970 C10. She's sitting a little low. Got a posi out back. Right now it has a flat black, call it a hot rod paint job on it. Basically it was just, I don't know what you call it. It was done just to make it a little unassuming, I think. As you can see, it's an original, I don't know what you'd call this, some kind of a green paint, but body's in good condition, no rust. It's got a few mods. Engine's healthy, it's 4-speed, Muncie. Shifter's a little short, does need a little odds and ends. Actually, the seatbelts need to be finished putting it installed, and just some things to get it fully roadworthy. But a blast to drive, and if somebody wanted to either drive it the way it is or take and paint it, they could turn it into a show truck, which we could assist with, just depending on what you're looking for and what you need. But this is certainly takes I think a lot of people back to either what their grandparents drove or their great-grandparents. You know, for example, the 67 is probably some more great-grandparents, depending on your age. But yeah, definitely a treasure. Once we, we'll kind of work through here in the next little bit to get you some shots. I gotta go through them, check some oils, and start them up and move them forwards. And we'll do individual videos for a later date on each one. We have plans for most of them. Some smaller, some more complex, I guess. So yeah, more to come on that.